She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Playlist Pop. My name is Edward, and today I'm going to be talking about the mobile game Tap Tap Revenge. So Tap Tap Revenge is a musical rhythm game that was specifically released on the iPhone/iPod Touch in the late 2000s. The goal of the game is to tap each of the colored spheres when they reach the line at the bottom of the screen. If the screen is hit on the beat, the player gains points, but if not, it counts as a miss. There are also shakes which require the player to move the iPhone or iPod Touch. After a certain point, a revenge mode is available to use. Then tap it, because that's usually when you will get the higher scores because the points will add up more. But of course, if you missed, then you went back to the regular mode and your points weren't as high compared to revenge mode. So the idea for Tap Tap Revenge was to create a game that allowed users to tap along to the beat of popular songs from artists such as Kesha, One Republic, Katy Perry, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Linkin Park, Demi Lovato, Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Bruno Mars, and many more. Guitar Hero being one of the inspirations, which was very popular at the time, providing a new and engaging way to enjoy music on their mobile devices. While the game does have its own set of playable songs, there are more songs to be downloaded within the game. You had to either save credit points or you could use your own money and buy other songs within the store of that game. It captured the heart of millions of players worldwide. The game's reputation was positive and it became the most downloaded free game of the Apple Store in 2008. And as time went on, there was a Tap Tap Revenge 2, Tap Tap Revenge 3, and there were other special editions, Lady Gaga Revenge being one of the first ones. So those special editions did include several songs from that artist and sometimes features to connect with other fans and even photos from behind the scenes from like music videos, photo shoots. Of course, enjoy the experience of the music playing the game. And this cost around $4.99. While the regular Tap Tap Revenge sequels were free, there were versions of those sequels that were paid versions. And a brief history of how it all started. The game was originally called Tap Tap Revolution as a nod to the video game franchise Dance Dance Revolution, and it was developed by Nate True. In the summer of 2007, Nate and a team of hackers found a way to reverse engineer and device security and got the game to work on a jailbroken iPhone/iPod Touches. So jailbreak is a term that was used when someone hacked their iPhone or iPod Touch, and this unlocked many possibilities within the device because at the time the iPhone and iPod Touch had just come out and the App Store didn't exist yet. When you hacked your phone or your iPod Touch, you were able to access apps that were not yet available yet, besides the ones that were available already with the phone and the iPod Touch. Then in 2008, Apple officially released the SDK being short for Software Development Kit that allows development for a mobile app. That's when the App Store was released. So when Apple approved the game, it was officially acquired and further developed by a company named Tapulous, founded by Bart Deckrum, Andrew Lace, and Mike Lee. And in 2008, they officially released it as Tap Tap Revenge on the Apple Store for free. So of course at this time, Tap Tap Revenge was in its beginning stages, and as time went on, the game kept getting improved, adding new features with the sequels, and just made the experience even more better when it came to playing along with socializing with others. So one of the things to know about this, since they were using these artists' songs in these games, it was partnerships with these specific artists. And when I did look up their Twitter account, Lady Gaga is following them to this day. Each song that they would have, like for instance, if they had Nicki Minaj, like Pink Friday, it was very inspired from the album Pink Friday. The colors, everything really matched the era of the album. And in 2010, Disney bought the company Tapulous. Later on, it became available for Android. They also released Tap Tap Radiation, which was available for the iPad. But the question is, as to why you're probably here on this video, what happened to Tap Tap Revenge? Why is it no longer existing? So I did find an answer for this, and there were several reasons. So one of the reasons was that other mobile games got popular. So like I said, Tap Tap Revenge was one of the first mobile games that came out. It came out in 2008 and apps were very new to the world, slowly starting to release more and more different apps that you can use along with games. So the second one is because they were using licensed music, right? The music industry was changing, streaming was starting to become a thing. So when them adding new songs, it just added more and more, and it was probably very hard to sustain the app because money just kept adding on as to how much they had to pay to license these songs. Releasing, Disney decided to discontinue those games as well. 2014, it was coming to an end after 5 years. It wasn't just the Tap Tap games, but any games that Tapulous released, that was pretty much the end of Tap Tap Revenge, and I do miss it to this day because it was one of my favorite games. What I really liked about Tap Tap Revenge is that it focused so much on pop music like Kesha, Rihanna, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez and The Scene. So it's really sad to see that such an amazing game got discontinued. And even though there have been other Tap Tap games released on the App Store, it's just not the same experience. When you see like these newer Tap Tap games, they don't really give that anymore. Like, yes, it's still that kind of experience, but it's just not the same like when you experience it there. I really haven't played much rhythm games anymore. The most recent ones that I have played, Final Fantasy and then Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, which has been very fun and a great experience. For me, these games have been giving me that same excitement and joy that Tap Tap Revenge games were giving me. So recently I did come across another Tap Tap game, and I guess you can say this is a remake. It is titled Tap Tap Reloaded. It does feel like Tap Tap Revenge from my experience of it. I love the UI design. I think it's well done, and unlike the other Tap Tap games I was talking about, this one does feel as if it is part of the Tap Tap Revenge franchise. It is available to download for free and you can try. You don't have to sign up. You can just play as a guest because that's what I did. There's no release date yet, but at least you're able to experience it through the beta version. But let me know in the comments, did you get to play Tap Tap Revenge? What were your favorite songs to play? What special editions did you get? Did you have the Lady Gaga Revenge, Justin Bieber Revenge, Katy Perry Revenge? And also, what was your favorite memory about Tap Tap Revenge? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.